Welcome to another quick review from Ultimate DIY. Today, guys, we are going to take a quick look at this 136G Mini voice recorder. This is made by a company called Mulukusion, and this thing is awesome. First thing I'm going to tell you is it's very small and it's very discreet. And I'm going to show you that when we pull it out so that you can kind of get a feel for just how small it is. But one thing I will tell you, I've had this out of the box. I expected it to be lightweight, plastic, just kind of a cheap little device that you can kind of throw around. Actually, it is like a solid metal. It's a very well made device, and it is magnetic. I've got a little pan out here. We're going to stick it to it so that I can show you that. So first, before we pull it out, why would you use something like this? Well, there's a lot of reasons. If you are a student and you're wanting to record a lecture, this is great. It's small, it's discreet. You can kind of set it over at the corner. It'll record. The people around you aren't going to be distracted thinking, oh man, he's recording, if they don't even know what it is because it is so discreet. If you are actually at some type of a business conference and you want to record all the notes and go back later and be able to decipher that or transpose it into something else, you can do that. Also, again, very discreet. The magnetic part allows you to put it under even the table so that it's not a visible eyesore. There are so many reasons that you can actually use this. If you just want to record your own memos while you're going down the road or while you're at your desk, it works great for that. Where I plan on using this quite a bit is when I do my video recording. I've had situations where I've went to record videos, and when I went to actually upload them and start editing them, everything is great, but the sound is awful. So this is a backup. I can set this off to the side and let it back up. Now, let me tell you, if you're going to do that, there is a smart function in here which will actually stop and start the recording as you talk. If you want it to be non-stop, you can actually turn that off when you upload this into the computer. You can get rid of that stop, start, skip, and that will actually help you so that if you're going to put this to video, it's easy to do that. Speaking of putting it to video, this is also in a WAV format, so you'll need to use something like Windows Player to play it back, and it will work on things like DaVinci Resolve and a lot of your big video editors. They will pick this up and they'll be able to use it. So that's a good thing, and that's something you're probably going to need to know if you're going to do that. So let's go ahead and let's open up the box. And by the way, don't tune away, because I'm going to open up the box real quick, kind of tell you what's in here. And then we're going to do a little test, and we're going to upload it into the PC, and we're going to see how easy it works, and we're going to see what it sounds like. And one other thing, by the way, guys, it does also have is it has smart AI in it. So it is going to get rid of the distortion around you. It's going to filter stuff, and it does it through AI. Pretty cool deal. So when you get it, it's going to be in a little box like this, and you just simply open the top, and the pieces just start falling out. Now, I've already had it out. I've had the little plastic sleeve, so everything is kind of loose in here. So you're going to get a lot of little pieces. Let's go to the heart of it first. This is going to be the actual unit. It's very small. It's a disc. It's actually got little flat spots all the way around it, so it's easy to actually grab a hold of. And some of the things you're going to find that you like about this is the simplicity. You have a USB-C port, which is going to be for charging, which, by the way, it is a fully rechargeable battery. And this will actually play up to 400 consecutive hours on a single charge. So you can actually use this as an MP3 player, and you can use it to transfer data as well. So it's a USB drive at the same time. So it's very versatile. So back to the actual simplicity, though, you have the charging port or the data transfer port, one port, and you have an on-off button. And the button is not a push, which I like, because you can accidentally engage it if it's in your pocket. If it's a push, this is going to be a slide. And you will simply just slide it to the on position. Let me show you that real quick just so you can see. When you do, it's going to have two little lights, blue in the back, that flash. That's all that it's going to tell you. And now it's going to start recording. Now, if that little light is red, what that is telling you is that you are about to run out of power and you need to charge it. If you do run out of power in the middle of using this, it is going to actually shut itself down. It'll save first where it's at and shut itself down. So at least it saves your data and you don't lose everything. And I have had devices that don't do that, and I have lost the entire recording because I didn't watch the power. So that is another good little safety device on here. So other than that, it's great, little, very compact, easy to carry around. Like I said, put it on the desk. It's very discreet. Here's the pan. Let's see the magnetic part. Actually get it in the right direction. There you go. And it is going to stick. That's really nice because I can put it anywhere where there's metal and just stick it to something, stick it under a desk, whatever I need to do. So that is the unit, and I just showed you how to turn it on. Super simple. Let's see what else you get though. They're going to give you a little set of headphones so that you can actually use it as the MP3 player, or you can listen to what you've recorded in here. On top of that, they're going to give you the little USB-C on and off button switch and volume control. And all you're going to do with this is you're going to plug it into that one little port that I told you that you have. Right there, just like that. And then you're going to take your headphones and you're going to plug them into the very end. Just like that there. And now I can actually turn it on and I can adjust it, turn it up, go forward, play, everything right here with this little controller and have it in my ears. Now, that being said, you can pull this out, set it aside. They do give you the USB-C cord. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to plug that in. And then we would simply plug it into the computer or plug it into your charging port and you charge the unit up. Now, they even go a step further though. Say I have my Apple phone here, or I have, say, an Android phone. They're going to give you a couple of little doogles that you can plug into the end of the USB. This one is going to be for the Android, so it converts it back to that USB-C port, just like that, and it's plugged in, and now I can plug it into my phone, and I can transfer data to my phone or play from my phone. I can do a lot of different things with the phone itself, just like the computer. If I need a lightning connector, they give you the same thing. You're going to plug it on, plug it in, and now I can actually take my phone and plug it into my phone just like that. And now I'm connected. So what we're going to do now though, guys, just to show you, is I'm going to do a quick little test. We're going to say a few words into the actual system, and then we're going to plug it into the computer and see what it does. So let's go and turn it into the on position. Our little light's turning blue, and let's do a test. All right, guys, we are going to test this on our computer. We're going to see how it works, and we're going to check the volume. And one of the things you're going to notice is there's no little microphones on here. This thing picks up amazingly well without having any microphone ports that you're worried about covering like you would on a phone. So let's go ahead and shut it off. You always have to shut it off, and then we will plug it into the computer and see what it looks like. We are now in the off position, guys, so it's no longer recording, and we're simply going to undo this little doogle for the iPhone, set it aside, and we're going to use our USB-C port. We're going to plug it in here, and then we are going to take and plug this into the computer. Just like that. All right, guys, so once you plug it in, it's going to automatically pull up, and it's going to have a settings folder here, which you can go and change settings, and it's going to have the record. If it does not pull up, you can go in and search out your little flash drive. You'll look through your drives and you'll see it. You can open it up and it'll do the same thing. But it should auto start. And all you're going to do is go to your recorded. And the very last one right here is the one that we just did, so we should be able to hit it and play. Now, it is a WAV file. So you're going to have to play that with Windows. So I will right click and I will put open with, and we are going to do the Windows Media Player. All right, guys, we are going to test this on our computer. We're going to see how it works, and we're going to check the volume. One of the things you're going to notice is there's no little microphones on here. This thing picks up amazingly well without having any microphone ports that you're worried about covering like you. So there you go, guys. That's extremely easy. So that easy, guys. You can actually play it on your computer. Apple works the same way. Super, super simple. And if you notice that sound, I don't know how it comes through on the video recording, but in real life, it was very, very good. You can take that same recording and load it into your video editor, and you can manipulate and work with that as well. You know, if you like to actually talk and you want to do a voiceover, you don't have to have the microphone at the desk. You can actually use this, talk into it, save your recordings, upload them, and then splice them in as well. So there's so many things you can use this thing for. But overall, guys, it is great. If I was going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it 5 stars. If I could give it 6, I would, because it's amazing and it is so much better made than the pictures give it credit for. Do yourself a favor, pick yourself up one today. I don't think you'll regret it. We'll see you on the next one.